I've been thinking about Sheffield Hall, which is a castle, basically a really big house in the UK, because I've been listening to the podcast Morbid. I will put a link to their TikTok. I love it. I started at the beginning and I'm working my way through to today. So I haven't got to the newest episodes yet. So this episode is from last 2003 in September. And the story takes place at Sheffield Hall. And if you look at it, it has a moat. It's huge. It's gorgeous. So I started thinking about castles and huge estates today. And being I'm a thought leader and I really help entrepreneurs and women make their adjustments around a money mindset to create the life that they desire, a lot of the times I see a lot of resistance towards big dollar signs. And I get it because that's me. I was that person. I would see dollar signs and it would make me really uncomfortable because I was like, oh, more money, more challenges, right? More money, more problems. Now, this is a perception. When I started thinking about these ginormous castles and the upkeep that it costs, not just in staff, but literally renovations and keeping them functioning on the day-to-day, the amount of money and time and effort that goes into maintaining these estates. So we know a lot of them stopped operating under the original families because they couldn't afford to keep them. Then I started thinking about my own house, this 1,600 square foot early 1900s colonial. When I mean early, I mean 1905. And I told my husband this morning, oh my God, think about the amount of money that we put into renovations and maintaining. It's like you get one project done and you have to start another. If you're a homeowner, you know what I'm talking about. And I think to myself, could you imagine? My husband and I had a really big home. Our first home together was quite large. Too large for two people. We bought it because it was really pretty. We really liked it. We put a lot of money into it. It was a gorgeous house, but so hard to maintain. I want you to know this. I'm a mid-figure earner. I'm shooting for a 12-month million, and I don't have any plans or intentions on changing our lifestyle. We love our home. We want to get solar panels. We're trying to make it more sustainable and off-grid. We love canning and all that kind of good stuff. My husband's a chef. The minute he wants to retire, he can, but he enjoys what he does. But what I want you to hear here is more money, more problems. As long as you're making the money that you desire, you are actually opening up options for the direction that you get to take your life in alignment to your values. I want you to hear this again. Money gives you more options, and you get to choose to make choices and investments that are in alignment to the values that you already have. So at this point in my life, a big country club mansion or a Porsche in the driveway or traveling the world for 12 months, those are not in my value system. It's not that they're wrong. They just don't align with my value system. You see, we get to choose how we invest our money and how we spend our time. If your idea of having a mid-six-figure business is paying off debt and your home and your cars, that just gives you more opportunity with the money that comes in every month. You get to decide where you choose it. Do you want to reinvest it into upgrading your home or your vehicle? Do you want to send the kids to a private school? You get to make all the decisions that are in alignment to your values. Now, if you're ready to next level your money mindset, I have an absolutely free masterclass that you can go and download, but I'm going to warn you, It is crazy intensive and it is full of paradigm shifts. So sit down in a quiet place and take notes.